So this is how it works. Spud says, I want a piece, I want quarter of an hour, I don't want anyone interrupting me, I've got some good stuff. Doesn't say who it's about, but just prepares feverishly all week and then rings me and says, JB, just make sure I get a block of time where I can do what I need to do.
And we just assume it's Warrior.
We do assume it's Warrior.
He wouldn't turn off
He did pick me off at one stage for running on the treadmill after the game of footy, so it's not always Warrior.
He's also, whilst he might play, the naive, dumb Spud farmer, he's smart enough to know not to go down some paths.
All right, so Spud.
Well, there's a lot of text during the week, and I'll get to the text after this. But I was at Palm Cove, and I wasn't with you last week, which really did hurt me a lot.
Hurt me.
Anyway, last Friday, I'm up at Palm Cove, and I thought, what's going on in the footy world? I knew you guys were over the Footy Show, and you did an outstanding job with Shane Crawford, raising over $1 million for breast cancer.
We know that. Don't butter us up.
So I thought, on Friday morning, JB, I'll just go down and get a little bit of a local rag. So I couldn't get a Herald Sun, and I got a West Australian. I thought there's going to be
Palm Cove.
That's what
there's going to be.
Because that's what you buy in Palm Cove.
No.
Is it in Palm Cove?
It is.
Can't
It
get
is.
the
They
Herald
didn't
Sun.
have the Herald
you
Sun
got
at
the West
all.
Australian?
So the West Australian, I thought, well, the Footy Show and Crawf, and I'm just looking through, and I flicked through, and I thought, well, I'm not going to buy this. And then I flicked through the pages again, and I saw this headline called Desperate Demon. And I looked at it, and I thought, what is this about? There's a photo of Wolf. This is after Crawford's raised $1 million.
Ridden 3,600 kilometres.
It's me old mate Gaz. I look forward to reading something new about the young fella, and it's a far cry for the former club captain, far cry, who walked into the club at 16-year-old in 1985. I thought, gee, I've heard that a few times.
Mate, not telling me.
And then, while Lyon's hometown of Kyabra, I thought, yeah, I've heard that. And Demons, Kelly O'Donnell and bloody Chris Connolly again, they came from the same area. But then I just sort of going, I was born in Tasmania.
Yep.
And your father played for Hawthorn.
He did.
And this appeared which day, Spud?
On the Friday, after the Crawford thing. And I thought, who was it, Basil Zempwitz or Chrissy Duffield or Digby Beecham, Barra, but it was Sammy Tomlin. Now, I'm led to believe your PR army must have thought, Lone Wolf is heading to Perth. I'll be available for interviews between 2:30 and 3:30 after I get a little bit of massage leading into the Footy Show. So any PR old Barra or Digby, I'm available for interviews.
Haggis.
And no old Haggis over there, so I'm thinking. Then we talk about Melbourne and outstanding career, as we all know, and I'm not going to talk that down, guys, because I'm very respectful of where you're at, and then you go back to 88, and then you were forward-line coach in 2000, and
all in this article?
All in this article. So I was just
answering questions.
What? On the day Crawf
completed his 3,600
Shane
kilometres.
Crawford, and as I said, I'm not talking that down because it's a magnificent achievement. He's got a backside only like a baboon at the moment. It's that raw. He hasn't been able to sit down for a week.
Get to the point.
And here it is, Gaz with the little sponsor there, Nat, with the handball. Actually, clinic days, Gaz, beautiful. Catch your fist, rocket handball, get it spinning backwards.
That is a file
now,
photograph.
Sammy Tomlin, tell us something we don't know about Garry. Matey's league debut in 86. Oh, groundbreaking. And then the Dees made the prelim against Hawthorn in 87. The rematch, and then Melbourne in the grand final, and then we beat West Coast that last kick of the game at Collingwood, and I'm getting to the crux of the story. I thought, where's the meat? Where's the bloody meat in this article? You know what it is?
So what is it, Spud?
It's all about bloody you, Gary. You couldn't give a stuff about Crawf.
It's about what?
It's all about you.
Who?
It's just you. You and you. Oh, you've
I've lost the plot. The Western Australia.
But he didn't ring
Bud's
me
foaming at
to
the mouth.
talk about Crawf. He rang. The bloke said, I want to do an interview about a month ago, by the way.
Well, I know you longer than most, but I don't know you as Desperate Demon. You're desperate to get a bit of me.
Me. And by the way, 2:30 to 3:30 PR, Wolf is entering the building.
I'll hang it now. You're not in, Sammy. You're not enough. I want to give you a little bit of a career. Oh yeah, I'll pant you later all those few games. I tried to get me father and son, but I went to Melbourne High, and as you know, I was playing league football at school.
No, I wasn't. You too, man.
Anyway, it's time. I did this to myself, guys. So
Oh, you can't.
He's trumpeted him.
But,
that's the only thing I brought over to the
right,
TV.
let me say this. Our beautiful PR girl at Channel 9, Emma, said, listen, a month ago, when we go to Perth, this bloke wants to talk to you for the Perth show. I talked to him a month ago, Spud. I don't know when it's going to make
Gary,
the paper.
a couple of things about this. I put that through the airport. They actually grabbed it. There was a crackpot. I looked at me and said, mate, what are you trying to get trumpet for? I said, look, there's nothing sinister in it, mate. Just give it to me. But the whole crux of the story, because I sent those texts out.
Yes.
It's
Chompergate about 8 weeks ago.
Yes.
You threw me under the bus.
Yes.
Disingenuous, Gaz. It means not candid or sincere, typically by pretending that no one knows less about something. And these words, insincere, false, devious, hollow-hearted. Shit, it feels good! I've did it all week. Give it to Warrior. Gaz is gone. Give it to him. I'll support your Spuddy Line. And I've walked from this article, Desperate Demon. Are you all right? I know you physically got a bit of flu. Are you having some sort of breakdown? What is going on, mate? Come on, let it out. We need to go and have a couple of frothies tonight, mate.
Oh, no.
I've read it's a great article.
No, seriously,
Is
Spud.
it This Is All Life? What's his
Seriously.
name? George Negus, or what was that bloke?
I did read that article on the way home. I thought that's not much.
I tell you what, it's not even going out the old dump master and using that on this, seriously.